Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, to whom all praise is due, the Lord of all the worlds, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. God came in his person, Allah. Master Farad Muhammad. Brothers and sisters, I thank you for being present today to hear the good news that was given from God to Messenger Elijah Muhammad. The good news was given to him to teach you and I, and to tell us who we are, what road we should travel, and that we should not get away from it. Stay in it.
That's right.
I thank Allah for his coming to us, giving to us such beautiful teachings of self, and giving to us a messenger to teach us. We never had anyone to teach us. Nobody taught us anything.
That's right.
They all came to white folks.
That's right.
They didn't come to us. So, brother and sister, I'm not going to hold you because our talk's too long.
Take your time.
I get to talking my mouth, blah, 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 blah.
Take your time.
But you looks good, and I'm always glad to see you. Just hope there was more.
That's right. That's right. Yes, sir. Take your time.
I pray Allah you help me to get more people. I pray Allah you help me to get more people,
That's right.
because we are living in a terrible day today. Let me get something over with you. That's why I'm mostly here today. Brother asked me to do this, and I think it's better to get it over with first before I get started with a few minutes and walk away and forget about it. I'm going to put on another hat.
Take your time.
And then we'll talk a little bit about it. I don't want you to see my bald head. That's all right, you can laugh. I said it, but don't you say it. Of course, I got a little bit of hair. I ain't completely bald. Not like some people. I got a little bit. No. This one.
Yes, sir.
How many seen these before?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Now this hat was given to me from My sister-in-law, after a man who was a minister in the minister class after he had passed, this brother was named Normal Noble. That was his name that owned this hat. I never had one of my own because I didn't have one made at that time. I never had one of these. This was the first hat, the first something for us to wear to let the black people, white people, red people, green people, that we own the planet Earth.
Yes, sir.
This was the first one. And the devils was afraid of it.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
White people's is devils, sister.
That's right.
I said white people is the devil.
Right. That's right. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
This was the first one that I had ever seen. And I saw the one that Master Farad wore. I seen his. The hat that he had on the first time that I saw him, it had letters on it. And the letters was just like the letters you see here. Excuse me. F, J, E, and I. It was at the corner to fit down on the hat. So you could read it, F, J, E, and I. Just like here. That was the first time that I seen him with the hat on, like this. Now, there was people before he came that belonged to the Moorish Americans by Noble Drew Ali. They didn't have this on it, the moon and the star. It was blank. It was blank. But the hat was red. They wear black ones and red ones. And the moon, I believe, on one of them, they didn't have it, but they would stamp the literatures that they had to send out to people to come to their meeting. The moon was not on this side, it was on this side. So we asked Master Farad concerning Mr. Noble Drew Ali. He was a good man.
Yes, sir.
I call all of them good that try to tell our people something for self.
That's right.
All of them good. So that means freedom, justice, equality, Islam. Now, the reason that they could not handle it is because they didn't know it.
Listen.
They would have told it if they had known it, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
So, Brother Noble Drew Ali, as Master Farad said, he was a smeller of Islam.
Right?
He didn't have enough knowledge in Islam to keep going with it like it should be because of the name that he named his organization. At that time, we called it Moish America.
That's right.
I met one of his followers not too long ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, I guess, in the store, and he had on one, and it was blank. I had on nothing but just regular old work clothes, you know, just plain old John. And I spoke to him, and I caught him off guard to himself. You know, he was looking at his papers, is what he had. And I kept watching him. And I walked up to him, I said, Assalamu alaikum. He said, wa alaikum salam. I says, I thought you was a brother of the Moorish Americans. He says, is you one? I says, no and yes. He says, not Moorish American, more American. I didn't like that. And he said that. He says, more American. I said, yeah, yes. Well, I treat him nice because that was his organization, you know. I wasn't going to jump on him about his belief and whatnot. And he taken some papers from his pocket and asked me, could I read? I said, I could this morning. So we had a little fun there talking, you know, just a little talking. And he laughed and he was showing to me the more American. So I asked him, I says, well, I am a Muslim. I said to him, I am a Muslim converted through Master Farad Muhammad, and I follows the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, the messenger of Allah. Then he looks at me, he says, yeah. I said, yes. He said, you was converted into Islam by Master Farad? I said, yes. Then that gets away with him, you know. I saw then that he didn't know at the time of Master Farad.
Yes, sir.
See, that gets a person, I'm saying this to you because, you know, when you mention Master Farad said this or Master Farad said that, and you was there and heard these things, that gets away with a lot of people at this time because they never heard that. It's very, you can't find no people today hardly seen Master Farad and heard him. I have heard a lot of people say they have seen him, but Master Farad has an identification about him personally that if you talk with me long enough, I'll ask that question to you if you said that you saw him and talked with him. But I'm not going to say this now. You might take it in care someplace, and then that way you can master it. I'm saying this, you know, but I know you wouldn't hardly do that. But I'm saying this because I've seen so many people try to master what Master Farad said and even what the messenger said and can't do it.
That's right.
So I'm trying to master the flag here and they can't do it.
That's right.
Did you know this means danger? That's just like the red light. That's where you drive in your car or walking. When the red light come on, you stop, look, listen, understand, see if a moving object is coming down the road there that's going to run over you. Right? All right, now we got it on our head, huh? And the devil himself, when he first saw it, it troubled him. Oh yeah, it troubled him. No, yes, brother. He's not only troubled now. He's in a jar of pickle.
That's right.
Because black people is waking up. It's not so much at Eastern people. His people he was fighting.
That's right.
Did you know that? The people in Iraq and in Kuwait and all around those little places like that where that he knows them at so much is his people. He wouldn't have jumped on this here. He didn't do it. No. He was in Middle East. He didn't go to the Far East. He was where his people was at. So this hat here is the one that we wore at the first beginning of Muslims in the city of Detroit when Master Farad Muhammad was here, and his representative at that time, in one of the times, the first one that I seen was named Abdul Muhammad. He wore one of these too. The messenger of Allah, he wore one, and you might have seen this picture sitting out there with it on. He had on one just like this, only the torso was longer. I'm going to give you some hints. Some you might see don't have a tassel on it, right? What is the meaning of the tassel? What is the meaning of it? Hanging down. Well, I tell you, it means the same thing that it means when you are graduating from school. That means knowledge. This here means knowledge. Same as school, when you graduate from school. I don't know if the devil ever told a lot of our people, so many black people now is graduating, they don't tell them everything, you know, they just let them get on out of here. Here, you all right, you hear your diploma, and then when you come out, what nationality are you? Oh, I'm a nigger, I'm a Negro, I'm Afro-American. You still dumb as hell. Excuse the expression, but that's true, you know. But you got the tassel on. And don't know your name. What's your name? Jimmy Abraham Jones. Now you got one part of the name is good, and that's Abraham, and the rest of the part ain't no good. And other people name the children Abraham not because they don't know the meaning of it, but they name them because of Abraham in the Bible, and Abraham Lincoln was president. Abraham, they name him Abraham after Lincoln and name him Lincoln after Abraham.
That's right.
Craziest thing ever been did since people been on earth. Master Farad Muhammad first put the flag on our head to wear because it shows to the world that I have the deeds to the universe. That's what this actually means. The deeds to the universe. Take these away. Take this represents the sun, which is the red, and there's the moon and star in white. Go out there and wipe them all out. Just let us don't have a sun, moon, and star, and see how long we'll be around here. We just won't be here.
That's right. Come on, people.
So Master Farad Muhammad gave it to us in the beginning. And it reads in the book saying, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, right? In the beginning, but he never said when. When did he create the heavens and the earth? Nobody knows when he actually put the sun in the universe. And that was the first thing he did was light, right? So that makes us to know that the people who wears the hat, this fez, and he don't have the moon and the star there, but he got it red. It lets us know that this hat represents the creation of the light. Therefore, it makes you and I to understand that if we move these away from the universe, we don't have a complete universe when we move or don't place the star and the moon on our head. We are not complete. That's the main thing he wants to have, is to be a complete born person. You don't want to be born with a hand missing, fingers missing, toes missing, one eye or whatnot. Give me the complete. Like the messenger say today, he wants all truth, not part of it, all truth. Now, I'll talk about that some other time with you when we can take longer. Now, a lot of people say that Elijah Muhammad was a member of the most American or the more American, or was with Noble Drew Ali. Now, I have heard him say that he have visited there, but I never heard him say he was a member there. I don't know, unless somebody showed me some handwriting where Elijah Muhammad or Elijah Poole joined the most American, because he never said to me or to my family, that's it, my brother there, I don't think he ever said the same to him, that he became a member and a lieutenant in there. Good. He knows better than I, because, see, I was a young cat at that time, you know. So I didn't care much about going here. Just like some come here and care much about hearing about Islam, don't want to go away, but that's all right. So we know that Elijah pool, this Elijah pool. Now there's a lot of pools now. There are plenty of them. There was a family lived about 2 blocks from me when I lived on the east side. They lived on Fields. I lived on Townsend, between Charlevoix and Verna. They lived between Verna and the next street down. There was pools. We know nothing about each other. No pools whatsoever. Until one time they said they was a relative after they become in the knowledge of Elijah Muhammad being a pool. So we sent investigators to investigate that family of people to find out was they a relative to us. And when we did, then we checked the investigation. They was not. They could have been from another set of pools from the same old slave master went someplace else. Yes, that happens a lot. That's right. Just like the Jacksons, plenty of Jacksons, and they don't even know each other, That's why I said that this man that was traveling with the roots, he could not find the root back across water. No such thing as him finding the roots of, what's his name? Yeah, him. He couldn't find that man's roots. Because, look, we was brought here and sold, right? And our first cargo that we were here that sold us, we could not find our way by them coming here, and then we going to go back and find our relatives. We can't do it, because when they would sell some, here's you is my brother standing here on the sales block, and here stands my sister on the sales block. Here will come up another one that is no relative to me and my sister over here on sales block, and we all going to one slave master that's going to buy us, right? Now, if that one slave master don't buy us, then another one will come and say, I want this boy, and the other one say, I want the girl. You go to Jackson, I go to Poole. And we are sisters and brothers. Now, you cannot take anybody to go and find the roots of where I came from in Africa, because I don't have the African name no more. I got the name of my master, and this happened to us for the past 400 long years. What can you find? You can't do it. The only thing we can do about is like Master Farad Muhammad taught us, by our color.
That's right.
We find you by the color of your skin and by your looks, by your actions, and by the love that you would have for the color of that skin. We find you then to be one of our people. So when the slave master gets us, the virgin girls, he gets so unruly with them that they bring forth half-born children. What I mean about half-born, half-breed. Children that look something like him in color and hair. You can find definitely through these two whether they are really people belonging to us, whether they come from a black one or from a white one. If you can get some of his hair, because the hair of a white person, I'm not going to go all the way through with it, because you might try to go out there and find something and get in trouble with yourself. You know, might be around, I complain with you, might be around your family.
That's right.
Because our people love white folks, you know.
Yeah.
Am I going too far?
No, that's right. That's the truth. The truth don't never go.
So, you go and you sit down in a barber's chair and let a devil sit down in the barber's chair. You two is getting a haircut, right? Now, the barber, some of them, when I used to shine shoes for white barbers, you know, I'd shine shoes, they give me what I made there, and I kept the barbershop clean. You understand that? So he would take his brush a lot of times and dip it in water before he started cutting the hair. And when he dip it in water, the water will straighten that hair, right? I'm talking about a white person, a devil. The water will straighten that hair and make that hair lay down wherever you want it at, because it's going to be straight. It ain't going to stay there until when it gets dry, it's going to come right back. Now, take the same water and brush for this black man sitting in his chair and put it on his head. It ain't going to straighten his out. It's going to draw it up. Am I right? Take your brush when you go home and you just got your hair straightened. I would say sisters would do it. You don't put that water on my hair. Why? It's going to mess it all up. Am I right, sisters? It'll mess up your hair after you have put the comb through there. You don't want no water. You don't want it to get wet in the rain. You don't want no water on there now. Why? It's going to draw it up. It messes up white folks' hair too. They straighten their hair too. It'll mess up theirs. It'll take all the life that they put in the white folks' hair.
That's right.
It'll take it out. Now, what I'm trying to show you is that your hair got life in it before you put the water there. And the white hair does not have any life in it because it'll come straight. And furthermore, it's got a little tiny hole in that hair. You can take a pinpoint and you can find a hole in the hair of white people. You don't have the hair. Your hair and you do it like this, it don't feel round. Feels flat, right? So your hair is not like white folks' hair. So we can find difference. Just like the blood in black people is not the same blood in white folks. But we think so. Now, if it was the same blood, if you had the same blood in you that white folks have in them, how is it that white folks cannot produce black babies? If it's the same. Now that you can bring blood being the same with white folks is get a dog. And you will find out how close they is to a dog. They don't like for you to know those things. Did not you know that is why the white people don't want you in their society? Is because they don't want you to know how filthy and how dirty and how nasty and how trickery they is. They don't want you to know that. And so they keep us separated from them. They don't want you there. Did you know it? Master Farad Muhammad asked the messenger that question in lesson number 2. Why does the devil call our people African? Why does the devil keep our peoples separated and all like that? Because he's so filthy, he's so nasty. He don't want you to know how filthy he is. So he keeps us separated, keep us apart from them. Well, the nation of Islam that Master Farad Muhammad brought to us is to separate us from white folks. He didn't bring Islam here just like these other people. Well, I'll say somebody like my nephew Wallace Dean Muhammad. I won't talk about your people.
That's right.
Talk about mine.
That's right.
See, you ain't gonna do nothing to me about mine. I talk about yours and you might, right? So I talk about him. Who says we are all the same. Black and white is the same people. There's no white, there's no black. But I think since he's been teaching now, the white folks have given him hell somewhere. I listened at him last night. See, I listen at all of these that I can. I don't tell you don't listen at them. No. Listen at all that you can so you can learn that different. And then you can talk to somebody. But I'll talk about Jehovah's Witnesses right here. Like Jehovah's Witnesses, they won't read your books. They don't want you to bring up a book about your own self. You take one of our papers here back home with you when you leave here. When Jehovah's Witness come by, tell them, says, I got a paper I sell you. I give you 2 papers. This is what I will do myself. I'll give you 2 papers. You don't have to pay for them. Not even $1 a piece. You don't have to pay for them. But I'll give you the 2. And find out if I'm true. And when they come by, they read my paper. You want me to read yours?
Right.
They're not going to read it. And some of them will take it and never read it. And when they get out of your eyesight, they'll throw it away. That's Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yes, sir.
Another crazy people. That's right. Now listen, brother and sister, I want to say something to you. I don't care if you is Jehovah's Witnesses. You understand?
That's right.
I got the stuff that make Jehovah's Witnesses bow to you
That's right.
because they can't prove nothing.
That's right.
They get it from their founder, whose name was Charles Taz Russell.
That's right.
Charles Taz Russell was the founder of the Jehovah's Witnesses. And he was a half-breed. He was English and something else there. Anyway, I got it. But let me just say it, that he was a half-breed man from outsider, and he brought this religion over here to white people. When it came to America, you couldn't be a Jehovah's Witnesses. I know that much.
All right.
We seen that. Now, since after Judge Rutherford and another fellow, after they died, Judge Rutherford, he was, you heard of him, he was a Jehovah's Witness, he was a leader after Taz Russell. And Taz Russell said that he was one of the angels to the 7 churches, and Rutherford was the other angel to the other 7, one of the other 7 in the same 7 angels to the 7 churches, which is in the beginning book of the Bible of Revelation, saying to preach this gospel to the 7 churches which are in Asia. Now, a lot of our people don't know what Asia is. Asia is all over the planet Earth. So Taz Russell says that he's that angel. And we have some of our people doing the same thing, you know. What they got, they say, I'm the angel of this, I'm the angel of such and such a thing. And he's nothing but the angel for the devil. That's right. So that's why that on that hat I first come up here with, it had on it just the moon and the star in the front of it, right? But it was dark. You can use a black flag and put the white star and white moon on it. You can use it. But it's not meaning like this means. That one that you might use be black, blue, but when you put the red flag just like this here, and what we have here, and what we got here, brother, you are in a pickle, did you hear me? You got the universe there. You got everything in the creation. You stands in one place, and you demand all the rest of them to bow to you.
That's right.
And you got this. Did not you know that there's the number runs now more, I'm quite sure, than 3 million devils, white people, is they honor this flag here, and that keeps a lot of these other devils in order. When they get out of order, these devils that believe in Islam as a belief, they go and get them and say, no, you don't play with this here. Don't play with this, because this is what is going to destroy you. Don't play with it. You see these two red, this red here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See the white there, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that? That's what they'll talk to you about. So you see, we white folks, 1, 2, 3, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Then we got red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 here, 7 there, 7 there, 7 there, white there, white there. I can't go over. I can't get away from 7. See, 7 got me surrounded. And I'm living in the 7,000 year now, and I can't get around this 7,000 year. They keep on jabbing at me, jabbing at me. After a while, they're going to get you. Master Farad Muhammad said to us, if we don't get him now, we got to wait another 6,000 years before we can get rid of this Caucasian devil. Everybody wants a piece of him. The war Armageddon, you know when it started? It started in 1914. That was World War I. This what you had here the other day, that was no World War. That's just a man over there wanted to take a country. This man here wanted to take the country away from them so that he could move farther into the east. he played a wise trick. And then he fought them in a manner so they couldn't do anything. He just dropped fire on them all the time. Just bombing this place. Yeah. So he come back by breakfast. All of that stuff he dropping on 1 or 2 little houses, you might say. A small little place like Iraq. That's a small place. Little place. No big place. One of our states can equal Iraq. One of these states right here. And he got 50 of these. And then look how he did. He went in there with all of his allies, all of them. 28 different countries went to fight a man in one house.
That's right. They did, Lord.
Somebody might say, well, why did Mother's plane come on over there? He was a Muslim too. Why did Mother's plane come on over there? Mother's plane doesn't fight for them. For you.
That's right. That's right, brother.
Drop some fire on you now, and then you'll see Mama. Oh yeah, Mama pull up, dress up to her knees and say, you hit my babies? Knock the hell out of you.
That's right.
It sounds funny. Sounds very funny, don't it? But that is actually facts.
I'm telling you, right?
That's facts. Go where a woman got a lot of children out in the yards playing, and you go around there and start fighting them, beating them up. She'll come out of there with her husband, those shotgun there, and kill every one of them. Sure she will. Tell you straight, these my little babies out here, not yours. So it is with Islam. Then it says in the problem there where Master Farad wrote to us, if the Holy War was declared tomorrow, what would be the number of original? He didn't say nothing about them folks down there. What would be the number of original people to each devil? And we outnumber him. I'm talking about black folks. We outnumber them 11 to 1. That's why he don't want to bother you.
I'm telling you, right?
Why don't he give us some land out there and put us in some place out there like he did the Indians? You too wise, you too strong, you too powerful. do that. So where we'll stop there. Now, the cap that I wore in here with just the moon and the star, the messenger give us that to distinguish FOI from a minister in the FOI in the Nation of Islam. That makes a difference. Just this star and moon on our head. That's what I wore with you. That means a minister in the Nation of Islam. So we have much there. You cannot go through this in one day or one time visiting. Can't do it. What I have learned concerning this flag, which is our flag, given to us by Master Farad Muhammad. Some people say the messenger gave it to you. No, he didn't. That was given to us by Master Farad.
That's right. Right.
So, the messenger didn't bring it. When Master Farad came to America, the messenger was just as dumb as you and me. Just as crazy as a bed bug. But when Master Farad got to him, he said, listen here, bed bug.
That's right.
So I'm here now. You gonna change from being a bed bug. You're gonna be a man now.
All right. That's right.
That's why I ask for sisters and brothers, come and bring your people if you can, so that we can tell you these things. So this is the hat that was worn at the time of Master Farad Muhammad. Well, I see you wear another hat there. That's right, I'm fixing to put it on. Put it on. I'll let you see my bald head this time.
That's right.
It ain't too bad, is it? I got a little hair.
Looks good.
Oh,
Now, this the one that a sister here made, the secretary of the MGT, by my instructions. Now this hat I got on is white. I had it made with white because she wear white. The sisters wear white. They have nice white uniform that they wear. Now what is the meaning of why you want to have a hat then and it be white? Because that's my sister. And what she got on, do you know the meanings of it? It means purity. She's pure.
That's right.
She is holy garments she has on. Of course, you can't say all of them holy just because they got on the holy garment. You can't say that now. But it was made by Messenger Elijah Muhammad for her. Now, since it means purity, I back her up. See what the sign says, protect your black woman, sure.
That's right.
And she put on that garment there, I'll protect her. That's right. Because she's pure. She's a pure woman. She's holy. Holy in the Nation of Islam. As those songs say, the things I used to do, I don't do them no more.
That's right.
You heard that.
Yes, sir.
You probably said it. Like some people say every Christmas, New Year's, they gonna turn over a new leaf and dirty that one up just like they did the one before. That's what we used to say. Now this hat here means the same as this one. Only thing it is, I got 25 stones in this hat. There's 25 stones there. It's not no cost stone, you know. You can pick them up anywhere. But it's just the looks, you know what I'm saying? Why you got 25 stones? Is because that our earth, we make history to equal our Earth's circumference. And our Earth's circumference is approximately 25,000 miles in circumference. Almost 25,000 miles. It's more near to 25 than 24. To be exact, it is 24,896 miles in circumference. The Earth is. So I wouldn't put 24 stone there because I wouldn't be giving the Earth the justice that it has. Now the Earth in its rotation, when it's on its axis, it takes it exactly 25,000 years to make one circumference. One. When she's rotating. And when she is rotating around the sun, well, it takes 365 1/4 days to make one circumference around the sun. So all of this is knowledge of what Master Farad give to us. Now you say, well, you said that the red means danger, and your hat is white. It is danger just the same. Don't believe it? Bother them.
That's right. All right.
Touch them. Get somebody to go out there and pull them in an alley someplace or another. And let a true Muslim
That's right.
know it. He won't pull none of the other one in the alley. Let a devil man go jumping upside of their head. That one won't jump upside of another one and me knowing. That's what Muslims do. That's why I asked you, unite, black man, and get together so that you can protect self and your woman and your nation.
That's right.
Get together. What do we look like? Running away from a dog after our woman.
That's right.
No. No. If you bring people into some men's sisters here, I'll show you something that's how powerful you is. Come into the Nation of Islam, I'll show you just how powerful you is with God. And wear the uniform that men are bowed to you. That's right. They won't bow to you or me as long as we stand apart, as we say. Standing apart, ain't nobody going to bow to you then. Nations bow to people who is united together. So since we are here in America numbering better than 30 million black people, and we don't even have a separate toilet yet.
That's right.
Excuse the language, but that's just the way it is. Read today's newspaper. They got in there some separations and whatnot. Separate yourself from white folks.
Right.
Did not he tell us to separate? That's what he come for, to unite us and separate us from white folks. All right, where did you go when you went over there to Iraq? Where did you go when you went to Vietnam? Vietnam is people that's more closer to you than what Iraq is. Those people and the Jews is the same.
That's right.
That's why he said, well, if you bomb me, I'll bomb Israel. Because we all the same people. Israel, because this brother here is for Israel. And this one over here, he's not for Israel. And Palestinian, you take a lot of these little Palestinians here, they look at you thinking that he's better than you. Excuse the expression, but every damn light-skinned one come to this country here and look at you, he thinks he's better than you. Every one of them. Look at these Arabs that's come here. Where do they live? In Dearborn, don't they? And they don't want you to live out there. No. No. No, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. No, I don't blame them. Unite yourself together and you tell them, say, now, this city over here, you keep your so-and-so and so out of it.
That's right. That's right.
I ain't lying. You know, it takes real raw teaching to wake up our people and to show them. Sure. This is, to the white man's, is death. And he knows it. 3 million Muslim sons which bows with the Islamic religion, 3 million of them today is in America and they call themselves Masons. And we are the cause of them to call themselves Masons. Mason didn't just come about because of Solomon and some of the rest of them. No. Muhammad gave them that. And it hadn't been for... They don't have to be afraid. Just sit and listen at me. I'm the man supposed to be scared. I'm telling the thing, so I'm the man supposed to be scared. I'm not scared of not one of these damn dogs.
That's right.
I'm talking about white folks. That's right. And that's just the way all of us should feel. You got a city out here, 95% of it is black, Highland Park. We should rule it.
That's right.
We shouldn't allow not one drop of dope in it. And then have it surrounded. You're sitting in the center of Detroit. Have us a fence around there and have put a sign on there. White devils keep out.
Right.
That's right. He got power to shake Detroit, and we be in the middle of it. Shake Detroit and kill every one of the devils surrounding you with an earthquake. And your party sitting here in the center won't even move. That's the power he's got. If not that, he sent a storm there and wipe out everything in Detroit surrounding and skip over Highland Park.
That's right.
That's the power he's got. If not that, he'll rain all the way around it and flood out everybody else but you. That's his power. Not that, he'll thunder once or twice and deafen their ears. The Holy Quran says the lightning will make them blind. And when they hear the thunder peals, it will deafen them in their ears. It reads something like this. When you hear the thunder peals, you put your fingers in your ears because it will deafen it. When you see the lightning flash, you stand still because it has blinded you. Then Allah says, I could have took the hearing and the eyesight if I had wanted to. That's the one that is on our side today. May Allah bless you, my dear beloved brothers and sisters. I have gone far enough for today because you heard and heard brother here. However, I say to you, if you're not a Muslim, join here. We have other temples. I know all of them. Don't have to be afraid. I know all of them. Know when they started. Not only just know them, I know when they started. I know all of them. But I say here.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Every one of them that started, that changes their headquarters name of that temple. Every one of them.
Everyone. Everyone.
Many of the following temples, their names was changed from Muhammad Temple. I will never change this one long as I live, and if I die, the man that do come along and change it, I'm coming back. If I be a spirit, I'm coming back and hang hell out of it. That's right. I guess you say, what kind of a supreme minister is this? I'm one that got the truth, and I'm not afraid, and I want you to be just like me.
Yes, sir.
Follow the teachings and no other teachings but that of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
That's the way I want you to be. And when you go places among an enemy, you blind him. You carries a light, but you never sees it. They sees it.
That's right.
And they gets afraid of you.
That's true.
You should know that, don't it? Says in our little song we used to sing in the church, says, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. All right, well, you got it.
Yes, sir.
That's it. We used to sing that a lot of times in the church, didn't we? All right, well, you was in the darkness then, you needed the light. Now you got the light. Now let it shine.
Yes, sir.
All praises is due Allah. Brothers and sisters, I'll bring my talk to close with you. I hope to see you next Sunday. By the will of Allah, fill up this place for us. I know it's hard to fill it up. I know it's hard to get black people to come here. I know that better than you know it.
Yes,
You
sir.
hear me keep saying, fill it up, fill it up. Maybe you get one to come. Maybe, I see. You get one to come. I know just as well as you because I used to do the same thing and I was told the same thing years ago. And it was hard back at that time. But Master Farad said, a little fire will change anybody's mind.
Yes, sir.
That changed that mind over there in Iraq, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
If someone would come over here, that's going to change your mind.
That's right.
And it's coming. Holy Quran Teller says, what, when you hear it over there, when you hear this noise over there, you say, it's coming over here.
That's right.
That's what you hear. It's just getting closer and closer and closer and closer. After a while, you're going to say, well, they told me that. I heard it. So I thank you again. Try to fill it up for me. If I don't be here, do so anyhow the next Sunday until I get here. Because I have other places to go. Oh, yes, all of Los Angeles send the greetings. And they wants me to hurry and come back.
Yes, sir.
The people there wants me back again. Now that's the first time I went there and had a little small group
That's
of
right.
people. I had been there before, but this was the first time I could get that many people together, a little better than 200 people,
That's right.
because I was the man that they was walking on all the time.
That's right.
That's all right. It's all right. Sister Mutasha said for me to give everybody the greetings of Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Please turn the greetings.
That's one of the Muslim girls in our training class. Yes, indeed. She has been ill and has not been with us. So I kept asking Allah to bless her,
Yes, sir.
give her enough strength to return back with us and whatnot. So she come back.
That's right.
So the same I ask of you. I don't ask for just one all the time. I ask for you too. I did it this morning. I did it before I left home. Gonna do it when I go back home. Gonna do it before I go to bed. If I wake up through the night, I'm gonna do it again. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Thank you, brothers and sisters. You may be seated. I will turn you into the hands of this mighty representative.
I don't know if I had to do what you did.
Thank you.
I don't know if I had to do what you did.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't like to do it that way. If I could get 15 or 20 lost found people who have never, I'm talking about men on this side and the same on this side, 15 or 20 brothers that never heard the history of how white people was made, 15 or 20 sisters, I tell it to you next Sunday. That means you have to be here on time, and I have to start on time because it take a long time. Thank you.